Yo, what's up, sports bettors? Gonna be bringing you the absolute best NBA bets today. That's half a joke because I already have frickin' 37 bets open, all positive EV. You can see where there's a green check mark right here. If you can see it, indicates I've already placed a bet. These are all from the OddsJam positive EV page of mathematically profitable bets. So you can see in this soccer game, we bet over 3.5 goals plus 245 odds. This bet has a profit margin, you just follow it over, plus 245 of 8.87% to the market on the sharpest sports book in the world, right? Which is right here. They're only giving you plus 200. We're getting frickin' plus 245 on this soccer play, so we bet it. But again, we're going to be talking about NBA in this video. So let's hit the first NBA bet I can find. Frickin' 37 bets open. A lot of these are on the Super Bowl. I'm going to have 50 bets hopefully open by the Super Bowl. All positive EV, all mathematically profitable, right? So what I'm going to go with, this looks pretty good, is Kuzma over 3.5. Assists, 4.16% EV, right? So this is the profit margin. This plus 165 at the top is the good bet. 4.16% in the Wizards Heat game. So what we can do is we can go to this game. It starts at 5:10. We'll switch over to player props real quick, and then we'll find Kyle Kuzma assists, value in the odds. Can this guy get some frickin' assists tonight? I don't know. I don't know anything about this player. It's all about the data. It's all about the odds. The people who make money sports betting are the ones who analyze the odds, right? It's not the people who frickin' are watching sports all day, these square handicappers, right? So over 3.5 assists, plus 165 odds for Kuzma. So what we can do is we can go down here, we can add this in, and let's lock it in. So we'll put $100 on it, right? 4.16% profit margin. And this game starts in an hour. The return of the stock market is 8% a year, right? This game starts in an hour. It's going to be over in 4 hours. We're getting half the return of the stock market in frickin' 4 hours. That is the power of sports betting, sharp sports betting, and identifying good lines. So again, you can see why do we like this. The sharpest sportsbook in the world is only giving you plus 137 on this, right? Plus 137. We're getting plus 165, which is insane value. So I'm going to add this to my bet tracker. $100. Maybe we should double down. We can click in and kind of take a look. We can go to Kuzma. You know, seems pretty good. Maybe we'll double down. Why don't we double down? Let's double down. So now we're going to have $350 total on this. I needed some NBA bets tonight. Kuzma, over 3.5 assists. Now I got to go back here. I'll add it to my bet tracker. Again, this bet has a profit margin of frickin' 4.16%. So I'm going to add another $250 to my bet tracker. The market on the sharpest sportsbook in the world is plus 137, minus 187. So the way that every sportsbook makes money is they juice their markets. They give you bad prices, right? They add vig to their markets. They don't, take a fee for every bet that you place. They just bake juice into their markets. So this is the most important calculator on OddsJam, a no vig fair odds calculator that enables you to remove the vig or the juice, right, from the market of the sharpest sportsbook in the world, Pinnacle, which was plus 137, minus 187, to get a zero vig line, the true odds, the fair odds. So the fair price, once you remove the juice, is plus 154, right? And we got, Kuzma plus 165 on this bet. So we're getting better odds than the true odds, the fair line, the fair price. So this is a positive EV bet. This is a mathematically profitable sports bet, right? And what I'm doing as a sports bettor is I'm placing a bunch of these bets from the plus EV page. Just go down one by one, take a look. You can consider things like market width, stuff like that we've described in other videos. You place a bunch of bets that you like from the plus EV page so they're actually mathematically profitable. You have the edge as a sports bettor. You have the edge, right? Not the sports book. And OddsJam is constantly scanning, all of the different lines, alternate spreads, totals, player props, made threes, everything for you to identify those few hints of gold which show up on the OddsJam positive EV page, where the odds that you are getting on your sports books are above the true line, the true odds, or the fair fair price, right? Like this plus 165, insane value, right? You're getting 28 points better than the sharpest sportsbook in the world. This is a plus EV bet. The return is 4.16%, and we'll add it to our bet tracker. And again, the OddsJam bet tracker is 100% free. It is a great feature of OddsJam. And why is it a great feature? So let me reload my bet tracker. Is it will show you when you are beating the closing line. So here are a bunch of my bets that I had open, right, from my live streams where I'm up $5,000 in 2.5 weeks. You could have tailed every bet. It's all on live stream. But what you can see is, this will show me green versus red. Green means you beat the closing line. The number one indicator to becoming a profitable sports bettor is beating the closing line, right? I want to beat the closing line as much as possible. You're not always going to be able to beat the closing line. Sometimes lines will move against you, but you want to beat the closing line more often than not, right? So you want to see more green than red. So track your bets. Make sure you're getting positive CLV, as it's called. You're beating the closing line. All that matters in the long run as a sports bettor. So anyways, we got Kuzma, assists, over. Ooh. Let's place another. So let's just hit 2 more. Why not? So we got Jazz Knicks game. Let's go here, and then we'll go here, and then we're going to go real quick here, and then we're going to go real quick to player props. You got to move quick, right? Great bets. They don't last forever. So we're going to go to total rebounds over 3.5 plus 155. Second bet. And it's going to review it. Whatever. We'll see if they take it or not. And then after that, I want to place, Rozier under 4.5 assists, minus 105. You can see the sharpest sportsbook in the world is all the way down at minus 132. We're getting minus 105, only 22 cents a market with here. And you just scroll along the bottom. This bet has 6.28% profit margin. You're basically getting the return of the stock market, which is in a year, in 4 hours, right? Insanely powerful. So boom, my bet just placed for this. So I'm going to add this one again to my bet tracker. I already bet it, but might as well double down. It got a little bit better, so I hit it again. Hedge fund Alex, adding a bunch of mathematically profitable sports bets for today. Now we're going to go with Rozier, under 4.5 assists. So we got to go to the right game. Hornets, Raptors, mathematical sports betting, sharp sports betting, actually making money sports betting. Basically all we're doing in these videos, right? Everything is about the odds you're getting. No sports bettor wins every time. It's all about placing bets at good odds so that, if you go 50 and 50 and you're betting at plus 110 odds, you made a lot of money, right? If you go 50 and 50 and you're betting at minus 105 odds, you lost money. Everything is about the odds you're getting because no sports bettor wins every time, right? So we're going to hit this under. So we want to go here, and then we want to go to Hornets, and then we want to hit the under. And now we have our third bet place. And then you got to remember, add it to your bet tracker. The OddsJam bet tracker is 100% free. Just sign up for an account because you need to know, am I beating the closing line at the sharpest sportsbook in the world? So this is the best bet out there right now. Granted, a bit higher market width, but I mean, the sharpest sportsbook in the world is all the way down at plus 200. You're getting plus 245, 8.87% profit margin, right? The zero vig line, once you remove the juice from pin, would be, plus 216. 0.9. That is the midpoint, the zero vig line. Ooh, we got another NBA bet. I'm not logged into FanDuel, so I'm not going to hit this. So we got 3 player prop bets for today. Rozier, I forgot the second one, and Kyle Kuzma. Let's make some freaking money.